Hey guys, the Tomahawk Warrior here, bringing you another battle report for the channel. We've got 2,500 points of High Elves.VS Skaven. Here you can see the magic. And here's the deployment. So it's a standard pitch battle. My opponent deployed at the top. My army went in the right hand corner at the bottom. Nothing really special. The forests were non-magical and the buildings were garrisonable, but only with 20 models. So from left to right, I've got an eagle, a frost-type phoenix, 5 silver helms with shields, and I have my level 1 mage in there. He had the Dispel Scroll and Kane's Ring of Fury. I have my bust of 17 silver helms, full command and shields, and then there I have my prince, my archmage, and BSB. My BSB has the Armor of Calidor, so he has a 1-up, 6-up, 2-up against flaming. My prince has the Ogre Blade, Talisman of Preservation, and the Iron Crest icon with dragon armor, so he's got a 1-up, 4-up, 2-up against flaming. And then I have my archmage who has the Crown of Command, Talisman of Endurance, and the Power Scroll. I have an eagle, 11 archers with a banner, 10 archers with a banner. My noble on eagle, he has the Charm Shield and the Golden Crown. So he has a 1-up and can bounce 2 cannonballs or high strength shots. And then I have a Frostheart Phoenix. My opponent has a Doom Wheel. He has about 45-ish clan rats with the engineer, his level 2 with the Doom Rocket. He has a unit of, I think it's 37 Plague Monks, full command with the Plague Banner. In there he has a Warlord with the Fell Blade. He has 2 Warp Lightning Cannons. He has another bunker of 45 Clan Rats with the Grey Seer and the BSB. The BSB had the Storm Banner. The Grey Seer had the Dispel Scroll and the Talisman of Preservation. He also had 3 Warpstone tokens. He has another Doom Wheel. He also has 50 more Clan Rats. And that's it. So we rolled to see who went first, and my opponent got the roll to go first. So he pushed up his entire army, like you can see. Everything is advancing. Doom Wheel advances. And this is kind of how the magic phase will go for the rest of the game. I get very few dice, and my opponent always rolls really well for the magic phase, and it's just terrible. But yeah, it's 11 dice to 6. My opponent threw 5 dice at Warp Lightning and killed 3 archers, and that was it for the magic phase. So, you know how some people are just naturally lucky? Well, my opponent, he has the greatest luck against me. Like, that engineer with the Doom Rocket is like 24 inches away. Right? Like, the Warp Lightning Cannons, they random strength, right? You know, averages about 6. You know, I shouldn't lose that much from it, right? Yep. 8 silver helms. Just shy of like 230 points from the Doom Rocket. It was 24 inches away. He got a direct hit. And yeah, that kind of sucked. Oh yeah, then he hit me with a cannon. And then he hit me with another cannon. So yeah, this squad's been kind of neutered. Don't know what to do about that, but good shooting on my opponent. I wish my my toys would work as well as his do, as my Warp Lightning Cannons rarely do anything. And my turn 1, my opponent popped the Storm Banner, so you can't see it, but the Doom Wheel is just up in about the middle of from the middle of the picture. So I move the Eagle up so that when the Doom Wheel comes in, his lightning will hit the Eagle first, and I'm trying to keep the Frostheart away so he won't kill it with the Doom Wheel. I advance my Silver Helms up, and I don't know why I did this. I shouldn't have had those 2 units of Silver Helms so close. Like, I want to engage him, But I'm also just giving him a prime location to shoot right between those two units with the cannons. So, yeah, that was kind of dumb. I advanced my eagle up, my archers push forward, my noble moves up, and I move my frost dart back a bit so that that doom wheel on the right there will have to shoot through the archers, the eagle, noble, and then we'll hit the frost dart. Like I said, magic phase is 3 to 4, and I managed to cast the comet, so I put it there. In the shooting phase, my archers plink off a wound from the doom wheel, and it runs off the table. But because doom wheels are awesome, it comes back on my opponent's turn. His other doom wheel pushes up forward. Magic again is 10 dice to 5. The comet did come down on my opponent's turn and may have killed like a plague monk or two. That was about it. Again, my opponent cast warp lightning on these archers, killing a couple more. And that was pretty much it. I think I had to burn my scroll this turn to stop him casting plague on something or wither on something. Shooting phase, he kills another pony with a cannon. And luckily that was it. The doom wheel zaps off the eagle that was here, which is fine, as it wasn't my frost dart. Top of my turn too, everything charges. My eagle noble at the bottom charges the doom wheel. My boss of ponies charges the clan rats. And my other unit of ponies charge the plague monks. Now, I know I'm probably going to lose the unit. All I'm hoping to do is kill off the lord with the fellblade. And hopefully have one or two guys that break, and I'll pull these plague monks out of position and hopefully hit them with the 2 frost darts and crush them. My archer is advanced forward to look at that doom wheel that's coming around on the left hand side. And then I decided to fly the frost dart here instead, so this way I can charge the flank of the plague monks if they beat the silver helms and the silver helms fall back. But also this way I can start mucking around with those war machines and I can get into those clan rats. I tried to position him in such a way that my opponent couldn't shoot a cannonball directly 10 from his back because he can't hit the clan rats here and he can't hit the doom wheel or the eagle. So we'll see how that works. I'm really hoping that my eagle noble here will kill the doom wheel, or at least break it and run it down. I mean, he does his D3 grinds, and I should be able to bounce 2 of those. So maybe he'll do a wound. And I mean, I have my 3 strength, 5 attacks that are re-rolling to hit with, you know, an eagle. So I got the downhill charge. So I'm only up by 2. So I thought I could handle it, but we'll have to see what happens there. And of course, my BSB took a wound going through the forest because trees are the most deadly things to cavalry in the whole universe of Warhammer. The magic phase is 4 dice to 3 again. And I proceed to do nothing with it. In the combat phase here, my eagle noble doesn't do anything to the doom wheel. The doom wheel doesn't do anything to my eagle noble, so we stick, which kind of sucked. I was hoping to have that doom wheel dead, and my eagle noble would be back there mucking with those war machines. In the combat here, my silver helms, the BSB here killed off the engineer, and my silver helms did a number of wounds to these clan rats, but because his general was in range, he'll be stubborn forever. And in the movement phase, my eagle did fly up here to look at the cannons. Close combat phase here, I killed a few plague monks, but he killed a lot more. But thankfully, because my BSB and Prince were so close, they held on their break check of like 4. In my opponent's turn, he pushed up his clan rats here. His doom wheel drives forward to look at these archers. And thankfully, in the shooting phase, his doom wheel misfired, took a wound, or took 2 wounds, and is now going 1d6 slower. So that was greatly appreciated. And then this was kind of funny. My opponent's shooting phase, his one cannon tried to do a shot on my frost dart, failed to do anything. And then my opponent's other cannon tried to shoot at the the other frost heart that I had. It misfired, rolled a 3, so it spun in a random direction, and ended up shooting a large blast, strength 10, down and hit right in the middle of his plague monks. It granted it killed off my 2 opponents, but whatever. But my opponent failed his lookout sir on the warlord, and the cannon did 5 wounds, killing him, and then absolutely just neutered this squad of plague monks. Like, it killed like over 15 models. It was a great pickup for me, but unfortunate for my opponent. But whatever. He's plenty more where those came from. Um, Close combat, my ponies killed a couple more clan rats, but that was about it. And we went on to top of my turn. So my left frost heart charged these plague monks. This frost heart charged the clan rats. My eagle charged into this cannon. Magic was 7 dice to 7. I threw Comet down again here. In the close combat phase, we kill a bunch more clan rats, but they hold. And then the Doom Wheel kills my Eagle Noble, so that's not good, as that Doom Wheel's got a nice rear charge now on the Frost Heart, but hopefully it'll live. It currently has I think it has a 4-up ward right now, because I rolled a 6 for the magic phase, but we'll have to see how that works out. My opponent's Doom Wheel here random moves into the archers, so they're probably dead. This Doom Wheel charges random moves into the Frost Heart. Magic for my opponent was 4 dice to 2. And I don't remember what he did with that. It wasn't significant. In combat here, the Doom Wheel kills a couple archers, and they break, and he fails to catch them. Or no, he does catch them, but he didn't overrun into that second unit of archers, so they got one chance to try to kill him with their bows. I mean, it's a long shot, but hey, I've seen stranger things happen. This Doom Wheel shoots and does 2 wounds on the Frost Heart. And then in the combat phase with the impact hits, he kills it and proceeds to overrun just in front of my Silver Helms that had reduced the unit of clan rats down to just a handful. The clan rats being like leadership 2 or something, they broke, and my Silver Helms pursued into the Doom Wheel. The Phoenix that was in combat with the Plague Monks broke the Plague Monks, but failed to catch them, but he ended up running right into the clan rats here. So there are the Plague Monks. Close combat here, the Eagle kills the cannon. Or no, sorry, it did 2 wounds. So my opponent, nothing really happened. The Plague Monks failed to rally and ran off the table. Magic was 3 dice for my opponent, 4 dice for me. The comet did come down though, and killed a couple clan rats, but more importantly, it also did the 4 wounds necessary to kill off that cannon, which was greatly appreciated. Not sure why that dies there. But his magic doesn't do anything. My Eagle does finally kill off that cannon. In the combat phase here, my Silver Helms finish off the Doom Wheel, and they overrun to there. In the close combat here, my Phoenix kills a couple more clan rats. My opponent's turn, he pushes the Doom Wheel into combat with these archers. They tried to shoot it, but didn't do any wounds. And obviously the Doom Wheel kills the archers. And my opponent's close combat phase, the clan rats here managed to beat the Frost Heart, as my Frost Heart threw all his attacks on his BSB and killed him. So it runs to here. My opponent fails to catch him. My eagle had reformed and come here to block these clan rats, so my opponent just pushes up with them. In the shooting phase, the Doom Wheel had moved forward and zapped off the Frostheart Phoenix with strength 10 hits, so that was unfortunate. It was magic was 4 dice to 2, and my opponent managed to cast Plague on my unit of Silverhelms, so he doesn't hurt the Prince or the Archmage, but he manages to kill off the BSB, which kind of sucked, and he kills off another Silverhelm. So my turn 6, I move the Archmage away because I'm going to try for one spell to kill off that Doom Wheel, and I don't want my Archmage to explode and kill the last Silverhelm. And then the magic phase, I managed to throw 5 dice or whatever at Chain Lightning. My opponent failed to stop it, and it killed off the Doom Wheel. So when all was said, we added up the points, and it was only a 200-point difference, but still a victory for the High Elves. I'll take it. Considering first turn my opponent like absolutely destroyed my bus of Silverhelms, I'll take the small win. So it was a good game. My opponent is always a pleasure to play, though he has the best luck ever. So yeah, I don't feel too bad that his cannon shot and blew up his plague bunks. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and the next game will be Dwarves versus Orcs and Golems. So look forward to that. Have a good one. Peace. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any ideas on any upcoming videos that you would like to see, please post them below, and have a great day. Thank you.